Welcome to Shit Talk Reviews. We're glad if you stopped in to hang out with us for a little bit. I'm John. In the room with me, Derek and David J. What's the word, fellas?
John. Thanks,
Not John.
Thanks for having us, John.
Not
too,
John. The word is Max returns. Those are two words that, man, he seems to be pumping out music more than I shit. So, and that's a good thing.
Yeah.
No comment. I teed that one up for you guys. I figured there'd be a layup there on some poop talk, but I guess we're not doing that.
Listen, I just want to say I'm new to Max. Obviously, Derek introduced me to this band. I actually got to see them live, which was incredible. So I'm a huge fan now, and this is great. It's I'm sure you guys have more to weigh in on it because you guys were listening to it before, right? Remastered.
Yeah, well, Derek's our huge Max and Sepultura fan here, but. So they have re-recorded and re-released Morbid Visions and Bestial Devastation. And so far, just Escape to the Void from Schizophrenia. Do we see the rest of the record coming too?
Oh yeah, the whole thing is re-recorded. This is the first release. Arthur Risk, who did he actually recorded the last Soulfly record, got to do the honors on this. And Escape to the Void was one of those songs that when I got into Sepultura on the Beneath the Remains, I went backwards. And I was always like, these records just sound like sludge. They didn't have any money when they recorded them, and they were trying to get signed. And this is pre Monty Connor and Roadrunner Records. And Schizophrenia was the last record that they really needed to redo. And I think I said when we did the review of Morbid Visions and Bestial Devastation that this probably will be the next one. And sure enough, here we are. And Arthur Risk is, he produced Power Trip. He's done a lot of other bands recently. He's kind of the hot guy, and he's local in Arizona. So I'm excited to hear the whole album based on what I hear with Escape to the Void. It's a little faster. The pace is a little bit faster, and it's kind of a furious thrash song. It always was, and it's even more furious with this one.
Well, it's just so clean too. The recording quality it's not even comparable to what they did in, what was it, 89?
Yeah, I think it's 87.
87, okay. Yeah, so the recording quality is night and day. It sounds amazing, and the performances on it are great. I kept A-being the old version and the new version earlier, and the performances then were pretty fucking solid too. But these are really tight. And Max's voice, we said this with the last two re-releases, sounds incredible. It's super strong. He sounds every bit as good as he did back then.
What's interesting is Max's voice is, sorry, Dave, he's gotten older, his low guttural voice has given way to a more high-end raspy voice, but he can get down low enough still that guttural, chunk is there in the track. And that was my concern, because there are some parts in this song where you kind of need to have that low guttural, beefy war beast sound, and he certainly pulled it off. Go ahead, Dave. Sorry.
No, I was going to say it's interesting with different sets of ears, because for me, this is the first time I've heard it in this version. But for you guys, longtime fans, you listen to the original and then you get to listen to this. It's a real treat, like for me, for being a Van Halen fan, when they remastered most of their stuff, it just sounds amazing. So it's really good. I'd like to just weigh in real quick. I just love how the song starts. The first 2 minutes just take you on a journey where the band just shreds. And then right to that 2-minute mark, it's just a fucking riff that these guys throw at you that just pulls you right in. And, not to compare them to other bands, but, bands like Rat or Metallica, or those AC/DC, those riffs that they come out with. This band's got the same power. They come out with these catchy riffs in your fucking face, and it draws you right in. And at the 2-minute mark of this song, that's what it did for me, and it just had me in the whole rest of the way. So great song.
Who's playing on the record? Do you know?
So Max Cavalera, Igor Amadeus Cavalera, Travis Stone from Pig Destroyer is playing guitar. Daniel Gonzalez is doing some leads. And again, this is as of April 30th of this year. And then Arthur Risk is playing some bass. He's doing some synth. And that's pretty much what the what Nuclear Blast press release said. Is the lineup. And I know that Travis goes out on the road with them and plays lead guitar, and then Igor Amadeus, our friend that has joined us before on an interview, he also plays bass, so on the live tracks. So that's the lineup, and they're going to be going out and touring Europe on these 3 records, on Morbid Vision, Bestial Devastation, and Schizophrenia.
I actually saw that. I looked at their tour dates. It's all in Europe, and it's extensive. It's quite a tour. They're all over the place.
They're pretty good about playing a lot of shows, so I'm sure they'll have stateside dates pretty quick.
Absolutely, and I'll be there with bells and whistles. So and some boxing gloves.
Love these guys. Love the band. They're just great people. You guys got to meet them. You have met them before, but I wish I could have been there, and I wasn't.
Can I make some predictions for you guys and be Nostrildamus for a minute? Sepultura is winding down. Andreas Kisser took over Sepultura. Max left, and then Igor left shortly after. And the only remaining original member, Andreas Kisser came in later, but the only kind of original member of Sepultura is Andreas Kisser. He's been saying recently he would go back and play with Max and Igor. And there was a post that I saw where Gloria, Cavalera, and Max were flying somewhere, and they said, guess where we're flying? And then soon after that, Andreas Kisser is saying on their final tour as Sepultura that I would play with them again. The amount of money that is out there for a original lineup of Sepultura to play again, while they're capable of doing it, while they're at the top of their game still, is enormous. And there are a lot of festivals that are out there. They're bringing back Slayer, getting Slayer out of retirement. They've got the funds and the money to do it. I'm telling you, Sepultura is going to do their thing. Then I think that you're going to see Soulfly put out more of a bouncy record, not thrash. Max has already said he's going to go back to more of the groove, which is what Soulfly was founded on, not all the thrash stuff that's been in recent years that I love. And that's going to be his kind of groove band. And I'm telling you, we're going to see a unified Sepultura in 2025, in 2026, and beyond.
What a prediction. Wow. How about that, folks? Folks, you heard it right here on Shit Talk Review.
Nostrildamus has spoken. Mark it down.
That's right. It is going to happen. There's just too much money out there. The timing is right. With age comes wisdom, right?
I agree, sure.
And they're later on in the years, and they realize that, the Reaper can cut your head off any time. So why not do this, go make some money, and have a great time and give fans what they really want? And I'm not saying, and I'm not taking anything away from what the tour we saw, or anything away from Travis Stone or Igor Amadeus, Cavalera. But I do think that there is, based on what you see with Pantera doing what they're doing with 2 of the original members, my God, if you can bring back all the original Sepultura guys, you do it.
Like you said, looking at the business side, the Cavalera machine knows how to maximize their efforts. They've become quite good at it. Just got a tiny little slice of insight chatting with Amadeus, and they know how to tour the right way for them so that it's sustainable. So they hit the markets they want to hit, and hopefully they're being handsomely rewarded for their efforts, because as this recent, single shows, they definitely got it. They can still do it. So it's not like Motley Crue's latest effort, which feels like not much of an effort. Now, granted, this is old material re-recorded, but like I said, there's a lot of the performances are really fucking good on it. There's no loss there. If anything, they, like you said, it may be a little quicker. So they're able to keep it up, and it sounds great. So more power to them.
Just from talking to Igor, and you could tell the solid family, all the shit they got going on.
Yeah.
I don't know anything, but it's just, again, you pay attention, look at tea leaves and timing in life and age, and feels like that's where it's going. And hopefully, if Gloria listens to this, she doesn't come after me with a hacksaw or some kind of tribal destroyer device. Let's see what happens.
Would never happen. We know we're not the only ones who would say that Gloria is a lovely person, in addition to being a very astute business person.
And the brains, definitely the brains of it all. Too.
She is so kind and cool and fun to hang out with. Yeah, you're right, Dave. And they're great guys. And it's a shame you missed out last time. So
please
won't make that mistake again. Do we even need to put numbers on it?
No. Why bother? It's going to be a 9. I mean, what are you going to do? 8.5, 9 here? It's a great song.
Yeah, I mean, it's an 8.5, 9. It's amazing.
All day.
I haven't stopped listening to it. I put it on repeat. I took a shower the other day and had it on. I looked down at Mr. Willie and went,
that 2-minute mark of that song when he gets into that fucking riff, man, just fucking love it. Love it.
Go back and listen to some of the old Sepultura live stuff. There's a one live recording. I don't remember which one it's on, but it's I think it's Blood Rooted. They do Beneath the Remains, and then they cut off and go into Escape to the Void. And when he goes, "This is out 1987, it's Schizophrenia, Escape to the Void." It makes the hair on my neck stand up. And then Igor Cavalera kicks in to the most ungodly devil drumming that you've ever heard. Find it, listen to that recording. I think it's Blood Rooted, which is like a compilation of some B-sides and live material of Sepultura. It is vicious.
That's good stuff.
If you know what, Derek, if you can find that,
send the link.
Send it my way. We'll make sure that the people get it. Get the link in the description down below. Well, excellent call. I'm glad this was brought out. Great song. Can't wait to hear the rest of the record. All right. Great time. Great stuff. Look forward to the next one.